So, Alice, I wanted to ask you first of all how you got in contact with Tablespoon.
How did I get in touch with Tablespoon? That's a really good question. And let me think. Well, I've had work done in the UK. I keep track of what's going on in various festivals and small venues, and I happened to see them listed on a site, and I thought this sounds really intriguing. I like this idea of in the middle of a pandemic, somebody is trying to put together a festival. And so I wrote to find out more, first of all, to see if they were accepting out of non-UK submissions. And they said, certainly. There's just so much energy there, it seems, with this digital production team. And so I'm very interested to see what comes of it.
Yeah. So did you write the play for it in mind, or did you have it before?
No, actually, I wrote the play in the beginning or the middle of probably October, November. And I put it aside because I wasn't quite happy with it, because I knew I had this general theme I wanted of a schoolgirl who felt that her teacher was ignoring her. And because that's a common problem here in the States, especially in maths and science. And I taught university for many years, and that's even in the university here, sometimes that's a problem. So I thought, what if she were to exact some kind of payback on him? And I tried a couple of different things, and I thought, nah, it's kind of falling flat. And when I thought, why not she actually, okay, if you think I'm small, yeah, I'm invisible to you, I may as be small. So she has this superpower to shrink herself down. And I thought, no, let's take this further. So that's why I put him in a cereal box.
Yeah.
And then the thing became funny. And I like to take a serious theme and explore it through comedy, because it's, I think it has a way of both engaging an audience and disarming an audience as well. Because why are we laughing at this? We're laughing at it because this is justice.
Because like in the play, you can sense, like in the first conversation between the two men, you can sense that they're both having an off day. And it's just those little idiosyncrasies that you have throughout the day that you've like captured in that first conversation.
Sure, so it's a very small occurrence in a very big world. And also, I have a personal philosophy about staging, that any play I write should have the capability of being performed on a street corner. And then I build out from that. I don't know, it's just one of those crazy fantasy stories that has at its heart a real point.
Yeah, and it's that thing of the play kind of flips bigness as a power on its head, and it makes smallness a power, which is quite interesting. Exactly. So how did you feel about approaching it over Zoom, online, instead of on a stage?
So I was kind of intrigued by how this might work, because we follow a lot of UK theater here. And I say we, my partner Rachel, work. And let's see, this group sounds very, very inventive. So why don't I turn it over to them and see what they can come up with? So I'm excited. They've begun rehearsals.
Oh, wow. That's so exciting, especially transatlantic. So how have you been in contact with them throughout the rehearsal period at all, or have you kind of given them your script?
Yes, I've been working with Allston James. She's been delightful, keeps me completely informed. And she asked me at the beginning, she said, you can be as involved or as uninvolved as you want to be. And I said, well, what exactly do you mean? She said, well, you can wait until this is done and we'll let you know. Or if you'd like to sit in. I said, theater is collaborative. And if we were doing this in a wonderful little theater somewhere in Glasgow, I'd be there every day wanting to watch what happens. And they're talking about doing some point of view visuals, like looking at things from the standpoint of the young girl, like inside of a box looking out,
Oh yeah.
you know, and I hadn't even thought of that. And I think that's wonderful.
Yeah. No, it's definitely, and it's so good to have so many people who were so excited to do it as well. You know,
Right,
they're a
right.
young group that are so excited to make something and make it
Well,
special. So yeah.
well, that's what's really impressed me about Tablespoon is from the beginning, there's been a very high level of professionalism in their communications. There's no substitute for live. But the fact is, we're in this strange new world where we have to adapt. And nothing beats live, but uh,
I
it's
suppose
just like,
it's keeping you going, isn't it? Because one day
yeah,
we will get back to being live. So it's just,
exactly. I didn't, I'm a writer, and so I'm going to write whether there's somebody there to read it or not.
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm really excited to see how the play, what the final product's going to be, like you, like how it's going
yeah,
to turn out.
yeah.